Okay, this is my frame for my bag. Standard frame for an Alice bag. It has the belt, pull clipper on the front, around your waist. I had to extend it a little bit, remove some of these folds, to give me an extra 2 or 3 inches to fit. Also added a handle, so when the bag's in it, you have somewhere to grab to carry. That's just paracord, and this is just PVC pipe that I spray painted. So when it's loaded, you can carry it like this, and it should make it a little easier than trying to grab in and grab the frame. Let's see, here's what the handle looks like pulled through the top of the actual bag. It's much easier to do this than to reach down in and grab here. Pretty easy. Some PVC, a little paracord, that's it. Cost a few cents. First upgrade that I've made to my bag. Okay, next upgrade is strap holders. This is the standard one. It feeds through the flaps on top of your bag to hold your main pouch shut. It has a strap here that feeds through this clip, feeds through the back and then back through, and there's these little teeth that hold it shut. Pulls through tight. It's not too bad to pull through. You can do it pretty quick. You know what you're doing. But I've chose to, like a lot of people, add one of these fast clips to it. Pulls it apart. So it's much faster to put together and take apart. Most guys have been cutting these off. I'm going to leave them on. It gives me a chance for a loop ring to loop back around and maybe put something across, or in case this breaks I have a backup strap. All I've done is you buy these at, I guess, pretty much any department store. I bought these at Walmart for about, I think about $2 for a pack of like 3 or 4. I notch out with a saw or wire cutters or something and feed it through here. And the reason I use that side is it just has a notch. The other side will have this double row to feed your strap through, so you can pull it tight. And you just take that and you feed it through one side at a time. You might need to use some pliers or something to pull the canvas strap together to pull both sides through, but it wasn't too hard. I'll do that to the other side here in a minute. But this way you can get in and out of your bag a little quicker. These old ones, they're really heavy duty and they work pretty good, but if you just need to, if you're walking along, you pull your bag off for a minute, you just need to get something out quick, it can be a pain. It can be a little harder than it needs to be. Like I said, I'm not going to take those off. Those are too heavy duty and too sturdy to throw away. Alright, the next modification I made is chest strap. It goes across my chest. Most bags have these. This particular one didn't. Just to do some webbing. Went up underneath the fast clips on both sides. These in the middle. Both sides have straps, so I can pull and adjust it to adjust the weight to pull it in off my shoulders a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier on the shoulders. You can pull it load a little tighter and adjust it. Most bags already have these, but like I said, mine didn't. So I've used these ones for a few trips already. Just cleaned them up a little bit and made the straps a little nicer. This one here might get shortened a little bit more, but really nice to have this with this webbing and these clips. I believe they're a little less than $2 at Walmart in the camping section, or just replacement straps. They come in 3-foot and 6-foot lengths. It's a 3-foot here. This side was got my wife to sew this, but her machine broke, so she couldn't do the other side, so I just did this side with a feed-through loop. It goes down through, back through, and then back up through again, so it's pretty sturdy. That's one of these loops here, and then I just have to come through the back here, and both of them, so I can pull it and adjust it. Okay, my next modification here is fast pulley strap. This is from paracord bracelet. I have it strapped up through these top clips here, through the holes in my knife holster, and I have it clipped at the bottom through the belt holster. This puts the knife over my chest and shoulder, so pop this button, pull it out, it's ready to go. Keep it on my belt this way, since up here I don't want to really impair my walking for going uphill. This particular knife is my Smith & Wesson. You can see that. I picked this up at Dick's Sporting Goods. It comes with a sharpening center and a small pouch here. Really nice sheath. Really nice knife. Alright, the next thing I've done is I like to carry my machete. Right now it's strapped on the inside of the frame. This is the back of the bag, so it's between the bag and the frame. I have it strapped here to keep it from banging around too much. Up here it has a sheath holder on the back for like a belt loop. Some webbing through that around this bar. It holds it in place. And some paracord here to hold it up against the top bar. All that will be down underneath the pack, top, and here in the middle of the top of the pack, so right between my shoulder blades. That is where the handle is. Another quick one that I've done is I put the fast release straps on the strap. This is the main strap. This is just an extra set. It's not attached to anything, so that I can attach something, probably maybe a sleeping bag towards the top, or some sort of other things that I might add to my bag. Adding a second bag or first aid kit bag. There's one on each strap. They're on the main pack straps that we've put these clips on earlier. This gives you more place to attach gear while it's out of the way. But like I said, right at the top here is my handle for my machete. Holds it right up between my shoulder blades. Okay, my last thing on my bag here that it's not really a modification. Check out my review for these Cognito water bottles. The sides of the Alice bags have these webbing straps. There's horizontal ones that are perfect for these. These will always be on these bags. I can't beat these. I have one on each side. I suggest 2 different color bottles. So worst case you have to boil water. You have one for dirty water, one for clean water. Usually carry a water filter, so I don't have this issue, but it's easy to carry 2 different colors so you don't get your contaminated water mixed with your clean water. Can't beat that. Just as an overview for my modifications here, fast clips on the top, fast clips to add on other bags, the water bottles, flip it over, the cross chest strap, sternum strap, whatever you want to call it, the double clipped knife, the PVC and paracord handle, and the machete holster sheath in the back and through the middle. Bag probably weighs maybe 15 pounds empty, like this. Sometime here in the near future, once I do a little bit more research, I'm going to come up with some belt mods. Like to get a knife in there, working a holster and stuff on my belt. I'm not planning on running any secret missions or camouflage. If you've noticed that my belt and kidney pad is desert camo and my Alice bag is green. I just went for the cheapest of everything that I could get. As far as pattern wise, I didn't really care too much. I would like to get it all in woodland camo, and I probably will at some point in the future, but starting out I wanted to get some low cost options. All this stuff was bought on Amazon. The bag was about 20, 21, 22. This frame was about 10, and the belt was about 12. All in all, can't beat this bag. A couple of these easy modifications, and you look around and you find a few more. I like them. A lot of guys will put those fast straps on the 3 holders or 3 side packs, but they button on. I like the metal ones a lot. I'm leaving these on. These are the original holders. I'm going to loop these, and my shovel's going to go across. But this is my recommendations for modifications for this bag. I don't have a fancy name for it or anything like anybody else. I know that there's some Hellcat modifications and other stuff that people call it, but yeah, this is just the simple stuff that I do. It's got my water, it's got my knife, my machete, quick release into the bags, handle for carrying. Those are the modifications that you really can do, all low cost. I have, minus the custom machete and the knife, the clips and the straps that I've added on here for about $10 in all the modifications. It makes the bag work a lot better. I'll see you next time, and I will actually pack my bug out bag itself. Steve's going to put up a video for his bug out bag too. Like I said, Alice bag modifications. Great bag to use.